You made it back to Earth. You're safe now, right? Wrong. Space doesn't need you to leave the planet to kill you. It can reach down and wipe out an entire city, blind every satellite in orbit, or end civilization as we know it, without anything ever physically arriving here at all. A rock the size of a building leveled 800 square miles of Siberian forest in 1908. A flash of light from a dying star, 50,000 light-years away, once visibly disturbed our atmosphere within minutes of reaching us. Today, we're counting down 10 things from outer space that could kill you, without you ever stepping off solid ground. This is part 2 of our Space Will Kill You series. If you haven't seen part 1, 10 Ways Space Will End You Instantly. Go check it out after this. Subscribe now, because by the end of this list, you'll never look at the night sky the same way again. Let's count down from 10. Number 10, falling satellites and space debris. Right now, there are over 10,000 active satellites orbiting Earth, plus tens of thousands of dead ones and fragments. And every single one of them will eventually come down. Most burn up completely. Most. In 2022, a chunk of a SpaceX rocket trunk crashed onto a sheep farm in Australia. In 1979, NASA's 77-ton Skylab space station rained debris across the Australian outback. As we launch more satellites than ever before in human history, the odds of a piece surviving re-entry and landing somewhere populated only go up. Space agencies call it an acceptable risk. Try telling that to whoever's standing underneath. Number 9, cosmic ray storms. Earth is constantly bombarded by high-energy particles flung across the galaxy by exploding stars and other violent cosmic events. Most are stopped by our atmosphere and magnetic field, but not all of them. Tree rings have revealed mysterious radiation spikes from the years 774 and 993. Sudden bursts so powerful, scientists still aren't entirely sure what caused them. Airline pilots already absorb more background radiation in a single year than most nuclear plant workers, simply for flying closer to the edge of our protective shield. If a major event like those ancient spikes happened today, it wouldn't just give you a sunburn. It could fry satellites, scramble power grids, and disable the technology an entire modern civilization depends on, all within hours. Number 8, Comet Impacts. We track most large asteroids years, even decades, in advance. Comets are a different story. Long-period comets spend most of their existence in the freezing dark beyond Pluto, only swinging toward the sun once every few thousand years, which means some could be barreling toward us right now, completely undetected. And when they finally arrive, they hit harder. Comets can travel over twice as fast as asteroids, carrying devastating amounts of kinetic energy. In 2014, comet sighting spring missed Mars by a hair's breadth in cosmic terms. Just 87,000 miles. Swap Mars for Earth, and that near miss becomes the last day of human history. We might get a few months of warning. We might get none at all. Number 7, Magnetar Flares. Magnetars are dead stars with the most powerful magnetic fields in the known universe, strong enough to rip apart molecules from thousands of miles away. In 2004, a magnetar 50,000 light-years away, more than halfway across our galaxy, let out a flare so powerful it visibly disturbed Earth's upper atmosphere for several minutes. 50,000 light-years away. If a flare like that erupted just a few light-years from us instead, it could shred our ozone layer and fry the electronics of every satellite in orbit faster than you could read this sentence. The good news? As far as we know, there isn't one close enough to threaten us. The bad news? We'd only find out the moment it arrived, because the warning travels at the same speed as the flare itself. Number 6, solar flares and coronal mass ejections. In 1859, a massive solar storm called the Carrington Event slammed into Earth, setting telegraph wires on fire and lighting up auroras as far south as the Caribbean. Back then, the worst it could do was knock out telegraphs. Today, the same storm would cripple satellites, take down power grids for months, and could cost trillions of dollars in damage worldwide. Hospitals running on backup generators, no internet, no GPS, no banking systems. In July 2012, an even more powerful storm erupted from the sun and missed Earth entirely by about 9 days. If our planet had been in that spot in its orbit 1 week earlier, we might still be recovering. Number 5. Rogue planets and rogue stars. Most stars and planets are gravitationally bound to something, but some get kicked out of their home systems entirely and drift through the galaxy alone, in total darkness, following no orbit at all. About 70,000 years ago, a dim star called Schultz's star quietly passed through the outer edge of our solar system, close enough that it may have disturbed the cloud of comets surrounding us. We didn't see it happen. We don't reliably see rogue objects like this until they're already here, because they emit no light of their own. If one passed close enough to Earth's orbit, it wouldn't need to hit us. Its gravity alone could fling our entire planet out of the sun's orbit forever. Number 4. Nearby supernova explosions. When a massive star dies, it can outshine an entire galaxy for weeks and blast out a wave of cosmic rays and gamma radiation in every direction. If a star went supernova within about 25 to 50 light years of Earth, the radiation could shred our ozone layer, expose the surface to lethal levels of ultraviolet light, and trigger a mass extinction. Some scientists believe an ancient supernova may have contributed to a mass extinction event hundreds of millions of years ago, long before humans existed. The closest stars capable of going supernova today sit comfortably outside that danger zone, for now, but stars don't ask permission before they die. Number 3. Gamma ray bursts. These are the most powerful explosions in the known universe. A single gamma ray burst can release more energy in 10 seconds than our sun will produce in its entire 10 billion year lifetime. They come from collapsing stars or colliding neutron stars, and they fire their energy out in a tight, focused beam, like a cosmic flashlight. If that beam happened to be pointed directly at Earth from anywhere within our galaxy, it could destroy our ozone layer and bombard the surface with lethal radiation within seconds. No warning, because the burst travels at the speed of light, exactly as fast as any light we'd use to see it coming. Some scientists believe a gamma ray burst may have triggered a mass extinction over 400 million years ago. The terrifying part? We have no way of knowing if one is aimed at us right now. Number 2. Rogue black holes. There could be a black hole drifting through our galaxy right now, invisible, silent, emitting no light at all. And we would have almost no way to see it coming until its gravity started bending the orbits of nearby stars and planets. Scientists have only recently confirmed the existence of isolated, wandering black holes using a technique called gravitational microlensing, essentially watching for the way their gravity warps light from stars behind them. If one passed anywhere near our solar system, it wouldn't need to touch Earth to destroy it. Its gravity alone could fling our planet out of orbit, rip apart the asteroid belt, or hurl a wave of comets directly at us, and we'd likely get no warning until it was already tearing through our neighborhood. Number 1. Asteroid and meteorite impacts. This is the one that's already happened, and the one we know for certain will happen again. 66 million years ago, an asteroid roughly 10 kilometers wide slammed into what's now Mexico, ending the age of dinosaurs in a single afternoon. In 1908, a smaller object exploded over Siberia with the force of nearly 1,000 Hiroshima bombs, flattening 800 square miles of forest, with no crater, because it never even reached the ground. In 2013, a meteor barely 20 meters wide exploded over Chelyabinsk, Russia, with no warning at all, injuring over 1,500 people with its shockwave alone. NASA tracks thousands of near-Earth objects, and in 2022 successfully knocked one off course in the first real planetary defense test in human history. But here's the uncomfortable truth. We've only mapped a fraction of the smaller asteroids out there, and the ones approaching from the direction of the sun are nearly impossible to see coming. The dinosaurs didn't see it coming either. They didn't have a space program. We do. The only question is whether we'll use it in time. So there it is. 10 ways the universe can reach down and end your day without you ever leaving the planet. And we haven't even touched what's waiting beyond Earth. In the next video, we're leaving home behind completely, to count down the 10 deadliest places in the solar system. Worlds where the ground itself is trying to kill you. Instantly. Which threat from today's list scared you the most? Let me know in the comments. And subscribe so you don't miss it.